Hello everybody and welcome to the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Freight 208, the second race for 2025 NR2003 Craftsman Truck Series season. Kyle Busch, the GOAT of the Truck Series, leads us to the green flag alongside Stuart Friesen in the 52 as we are green and underway here in Atlanta. Who is going to bring home the victory here in this race today here in Atlanta, Georgia? Kyle Busch out to the early advantage, leads the way over Friesen and Ankrum as they work their way through turns 1 and 2 here in Atlanta. And Kyle Busch is going to get that Spire Motorsports number 7 truck into victory lane for the first time this season, as Ankrum now swings to the inside of Kyle Busch for the lead, but not quite going to have enough momentum to make the move. And Kyle Busch going to lead the opening lap of racing here in Atlanta over Bailey Curry, Tyler Ankrum, and Stuart Friesen. Kyle Busch, your leader, early in stage 1. By lap 6, here comes the 44 of Bailey Curry. Had such an impressive run at Daytona. Top 10 all night long, brought home a second place finish. And now here he is leading some laps until he gets passed by the 9 of Grant Enfinger here at Atlanta. Enfinger now taking the lead back here from Curry, as he looks to bring home a strong finish in this race today, maybe even win and get himself into the playoffs. But Curry comes back in that outside lane. That Nice number 44 truck having another strong super speedway run. Bailey Curry to the lead once again here at Atlanta. Now Curry gets stuck behind the lap car of Tony Bradinger with that incredible top 10 run last episode in Daytona. But now here comes the 38 of Chandler Smith to the inside, and Chandler Smith will take the lead for the first time here today in Atlanta on that number 38 truck for Front Row Motorsports. Last week he was upside down on his lid at this time in the race, and now here he is leading, fighting for the stage win at Atlanta with Bailey Curry, who continues to impress, getting right back by the 38 on the outside, and Curry driving away here on the lap 38. Final lap of stage 1, and what a performance by Bailey Curry, who's going to get his first career stage win. Bailey Curry wins stage 1 here in Atlanta over Tyler Ankrum and Kyle Busch, but there's trouble. The 38 of Chandler Smith in the wall, wrecking across the line, still gets 7 points in 4th, followed by Jack Wood, Grant Enfinger, Corey Heim, Friesen, Honeycutt, and Majeski the top 10. But Jack Wood just inexplicably turns down to Spencer Boyd, setting the 76 up into the 38 of Chandler Smith, who gets put up into the wall. But somehow everyone manages to save it and avoids a massive melee here down the front stretch. Only very minor damage to the 38 and 91 trucks. They should be okay to continue. But a wild ending to stage 1 as Bailey Curry picks up the stage win. Now we're going to begin stage 2 with Curry's teammate Caden Honeycutt on the outside lane of Tyler Ankrum, the 18 on the inside, leading us to the green flag to begin stage number 2 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Honeycutt and Ankrum side by side for the lead as we work our way here through turns 1 and 2. And Ankrum will take the race lead away from Caden Honeycutt thanks to a big push from the winner of last week, our season opener, Corey Heim, that 11-11 truck, thanks to the Josh Rayome disqualification. Picks up the win as now Ankrum leads the way here through 3 and 4. And Ankrum leads to begin stage 2. Now 45, Honeycutt back to the inside of Ankrum, looking for that race lead once again here. The 45 the way on the apron. And actually, Honeycutt and Ankrum, your two leaders, are coming down pit road. What is going on here in Atlanta? The stage just started, yet Ankrum and Honeycutt are both coming in for an unscheduled green flag pit stop. Jack Wood in the 91, who's running top 10 as well, is in. If you look at your new leader, Stuart Friesen in the 52, you see Justin Carroll also pitted. So did Dawson Sutton, Michael McDowell, Bailey Curry, Kyle Busch. I mean, a lot of the top guys have pitted. I don't know why, as they all merged safely back onto the racetrack. I don't know why they're pitting here when it's green on the stage. But now Grant Enfinger takes the lead away from Friesen, and Enfinger in control here early in stage 2, and that traps, of course, that weird strategy. Gets a lot of guys 1 and 2 laps down on the racetrack. That could be contention ending for Kyle Busch, Bailey Curry, and the likes of Corey Heim and those guys. As now here comes a 99 of Ben Rhodes for the first time today here in Atlanta. He'll get to the outside of Enfinger, and Ben Rhodes takes the lead here at Atlanta as he looks to find himself to get to victory lane for the first time in quite some time. But caution came out later in the stage, so now there are 6 trucks on the lead lap, which is extremely little, especially considering this is a super speedway style race here at Atlanta. How about the 19 of Daniel Hemrick, the 2021 Xfinity Series champion, leading us to the green here alongside Ben Rhodes. the strategy's worked out for him. He has that track position now. He's led his first few laps of the day, but Ben Rhodes, who has racked up a lot of points to start the season, right back to the inside, and Ben Rhodes takes the lead back from Daniel Hemrick. Don't count the 38. It's Chandler Smith right there in second. As you see the 22 of Josh Rayome bow down to the pit lane, but it's Chandler Smith and Ben Rhodes doing battle for the lead here late in stage 2 here at Atlanta. Don't count out Hemrick and Finger entering the conversation, but Chandler Smith drives his way to the race lead here at Atlanta. He goes on by Ben Rhodes. Now here comes the 9 and Grant Enfinger to the inside of Chandler Smith here. Coming up 82 as Tyler Ankrum makes his way down pit road again. Having a tough day now for the 18 with multiple pit stops in the second stage. Now Grant Enfinger out front here with just 3 to go in stage 2. Here we are on the final lap of the stage. Grant Enfinger going to pick up his first stage win in 2025. He wins stage 2 here in Atlanta, followed by Jack Wood, Chandler Smith, Daniel Hemrick, Ben Rhodes, Stuart Friesen top 5, then laps down, Jack Wood, Jake Garcia, Matt Mills, Connor Mozak, and Ty Majeski, your top 10. So Grant Enfinger picks up the stage 2 win after stage 1 went to Bailey Curry. Now into the third and final stage of racing, a little bit of a 4-truck breakaway on this restart. You got Hemrick, Enfinger, Rhodes, and Chandler Smith as the 18 of Tyler Ankrum is officially out of this race. Just some sort of mechanical issue affected him throughout that second stage, took him out of contention, now out of the race. Ankrum will finish in 32nd, which is last place on the day here today. Not the finish he was looking for. He'll have some work to do to make up the points to get back above that cut line as Grant Enfinger now takes the lead from Daniel Hemrick on the inside lane here on lap 90, 46 to go. Grant Enfinger leads at Atlanta over Chandler Smith and Daniel Hemrick. But not for much longer. Here comes the 38. Chandler Smith back to the lead now with 32 laps remaining as he makes his way by Grant Enfinger once again here, trying to get his first win of the season and punch his ticket back to the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs for the first time since 2022. And now here we are on lap 124, a restart with just 12 laps to go as a caution was called for some debris on the racetrack, which got Corey Heim back on the lead lap. And now Chandler Smith looks to drive away to get his first win of the season, rebound from being up and over last week at Daytona as he leads Ben Rhodes and Grant Enfinger. And now here we are with just 12 to go. He's still leading, but the cautions come out on the racetrack. Big crash here in turn 1. Frankie Muniz, Matt Crafton, and Tanner Gray. Balls. Tanner Gray just drives right into the back of Frankie Muniz. They spin up the racetrack, nowhere for Raja Caruth to go. He piles in. Spencer Boyd, big hit. Frankie Muniz, Matt Crafton, William Sawalich collects some damage as well. And our first really big wreck of the day strikes here with just 12 to go, or rather 11 to go here at Atlanta with Chandler Smith leading, which means we're going to have a restart here now with just 6 laps to go here in Atlanta. It's going down. Grant Enfinger and Chandler Smith side by side for the lead here as they go into turn 1. To keep note, Raja Caruth and Spencer Boyd both out of this race, as well as the 22 of Josh Rayome. So Boyd will finish 30th. Raja will end up disappointed in 29th. As is Chandler Smith, and here comes the 52 of Stuart Friesen to the inside lane as Friesen tries to take the lead, but he doesn't quite have the run. Chandler Smith holds on the outside lane. Grant Enfinger going to be behind him. They're going to have a run here. Does he have a chance to pass him as Chandler Smith leads with just 5 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway? Can he hold off Grant Enfinger for the victory? Now 2 to go, coming to the white flag, this time by Smith, holding a slim lead over Grant Enfinger. Friesen starting to fall off. Connor Mozak there is a lap truck, so he's not in the conversation. The white flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here at Atlanta for Chandler Smith. That 38 team just came together at the start of this year. Last minute deal to get Chandler in a full-time truck. Last episode, a season opener at Daytona, he started on lap 7, upside down on his lid, out of the race, finished in 34th. Now here he is through the final corner at Atlanta. Can he hold off Grant Enfinger for the win? Big run from Enfinger on the outside lane. Can the 9 make the pass? Not quite. Chandler Smith wins in Atlanta. Grant Enfinger, Friesen following home second and third. Heim and Rhodes the top 5. Hemrick, Mozak, McDowell, Jack Wood, and Kyle Busch salvages a top 10 finish as Chandler Smith wins the Freight 208 here at Atlanta. His 5th career Craftsman Truck Series win, leading 39 laps, and he punches his ticket to the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs. Let's look at your final race results here from Atlanta. Chandler Smith picks up the huge win, erases all the struggles from that first race at Daytona, locks himself into the playoffs. Another great run for Enfinger, Friesen, Hyman, Rhodes, all inside the top 5. Great runs for some McNally trucks in the top 10. Hemrick, Mozak, Jack Wood, as well as the Cup guys, McDowell, Kyle Busch, next some top 10s. Keep note, Jack Wood did get the Xfinity fastest lap point. That's now 2 weeks in a row for a McNally truck, getting that bonus point. Ty Majeski ends up down there 11th, top 15 for Cade Honeycutt. Curry disappointed down 16th as he had such a fast truck. Just that weird pitting strategy in stage 2 cost him. You got Lane Riggs, Ruggiero back into the top 20. And of course, Raja, Tyler Ankrum having issues and not finishing this one. So here are your updated Craftsman Truck Series playoff grid. 2 races down in this 18-race regular season, and 2 drivers in the playoffs. Corey Heim and Chandler Smith. Locked in as Ben Rhodes, Grant Enfinger, and Stuart Friesen have some pretty good points buffers, as well as Curry and Matt Mills. And you got Ty Majeski, Caden Honeycutt, and Daniel Hemrick, the 3 guys right there on that bubble, just above Connor Mozak, Dawson Sutton, Jake Garcia, Tony Breidinger, and Matt Crafton rounds out the top 15 in the points. So Chandler Smith, congrats to him and that front row team, locking themselves into the playoffs with a big win here in Atlanta. Next week we will be at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for our 3rd race of the season. As we end this episode, as always, I'm going to go special shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much to DWR, JJ, Brenda Breen, and Jeremy Isley. Really appreciate you guys' support. It means a lot to me. Helps this channel I continue to grow, produce some awesome content. Now on a road towards 2,000 subscribers. Those of you that are watching this video and are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. It only takes a couple of seconds, and I really, really appreciate it. If you want to get a shout out here at the end of the video like these 4 and become a paid channel member, link is in the description down below. Until next episode, where we'll be at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, I hope you all have a good one.